Welcome to Comprehensive English Notes. In this video, I am talking about Dover Beach, a poem written by Victorian poet Matthew Arnold, who was born in 1822 and died in 1888. This is the most celebrated poem written by Victorian poet Matthew Arnold. He was a writer as well as educator. And in this poem, Arnold has expressed a crisis of faith. He has discussed about the diminished standing of Christianity, which was unable to withstand the rising tide of scientific discovery of that time. So, this poem is an expression of alienation, doubt, and melancholy, and a remarkably forward thinking precursor Matthew Arnold was to the 20th century crisis of faith, like existentialism and absurdism. In this poem, there are five stanzas. So, stanza by stanza, I'm going to paraphrase them. So, first of all, stanza 1. The sea is calm tonight, the tide is full, the moon lies fair. Upon the straits on the French coast, the light gleams and is gone. The cliffs of England stand, glimmering and vast, out in the tranquil bay. Come to the window, sweet is the night air, only from the long line of spray, where the sea meets the moon-blanched land. It means the speaker looks out upon a calm sea and observes the fullness of the tide and the moon reflecting on the water. Looking across the English Channel, the speaker sees the lights of the French coast fade away, while the cliffs of the English coast stand tall and bright, and the bay seems calm. Stanza 2. Listen, you hear the grating roar of pebbles which the waves draw back and fling. At their return up the high strand, begin and cease and then again begin, with tremulous cadence slow, and bring the eternal note of sadness in. Meaning, the speaker addresses someone else and implores this person to come and look at what the speaker is looking at and to enjoy the night's pleasant air. The speaker senses that something is not quite right and describes the spray where the water meets the moonlit land. The speaker instructs the other person to listen to the sound of the pebbles as the waves carry them back and forth, up the beach and down again. The speaker notes this slow repeating action and identifies it with eternal sadness. Stanza 3. Sophocles long ago heard it on the Aegean, and it brought into his mind the turbid ebb and flow of human misery. We find also in the sound a thought, hearing it by this distant northern sea. His meaning is all of a sudden the speaker thinks about the ancient Greek playwright Sophocles and imagines Sophocles hearing the same sadness in the Aegean Sea as the speaker hears now on the English coast. Sophocles, in the mind of the speaker, likens the sad sound of the waves to the general sorrow of humanity, which moves like the waves. The speaker then notices another thought that comes with the sound of the sea. Now stanza 4. The sea of faith was once too at the full and round earth's shore, lay like the folds of a bright girdle fold, but now I only hear its melancholy, long, withdrawing roar, retreating to the breath of the night wind down the vast edges drear and naked singles of the world. Its meaning is explaining this next thought, the speaker describes religious faith as a sea that was once full like the tide. At that time, it reached around the earth like a girdle. Now, though the speaker just hears that sea's sadness, sad retreat. As the sea of faith becomes smaller, says the speaker, it disappears into the atmosphere and leaves the edges of the world naked. Stanza 5. Ah, love, let us be true to one another. For the world which seems to lie before us like a land of dreams, so various, so beautiful, so new, hath really neither joy, nor love, nor light, nor certitude, nor peace, nor help or pain. And we are here as on a darkling plain, swept with confused alarms of struggle and flight, where ignorant armies clash by night. The meaning is, the speaker proposes his fiancée that they should be true to each other. The world before their eyes seems full of various beautiful and new dreams, but it has neither happiness, nor love, nor light, nor certainty, nor peace, nor help or pain. We are in a confusing world that is growing more difficult for us to understand, and that is like a battlefield where friends cannot be identified from foes. Thank you everyone for watching this video.